And I am back with another video for you guys to check out. Listen, I also have a podcast and I did a quick chit chat talking about Tiff and Emmett on my podcast, and I wanted to share that with you guys. If you're interested in listening to my podcast, you can check it out on any of your podcasting platforms like Apple, Spotify, Amazon, any of those. But go ahead and check it out. This particular podcast actually doesn't drop until Tuesday, so I am actually sharing it with you prior to it coming out. What's up, y'all? What is up? And welcome back to the podcast. It is your girl EJ, and I am here with another quick chit chat. This week we are talking about the Shy, specifically Tiff and Emmett. And do you think that Tiff was wrong, or was she justified in being upset that Emmett decided to finally move on, and that he's moving on with Keisha, and that it's not just a hookup, but that it is a real committed relationship and that they are serious? Okay, y'all, before we go ahead and get started and get into the conversation, please make sure that you have your notifications turned on. That way you don't miss an episode when we drop them. Now, we are currently going to be dropping episodes on Tuesday with our quick chit chats about our favorite TV shows. And then we're going to be adding in a flashback Thursday really soon. Where we're going to be talking about our favorite old TV shows and recapping and just reviewing some of those old shows. And of course, we have our main show that comes out every single Friday where we discuss the latest in TV news. We give movie suggestions and all sorts of things. So definitely make sure those notifications are turned on. And if you need even more content, then make sure that you're subscribed to our YouTube channel at Just Call Me EJ TV. Okay, y'all, so this week on The Shy, Emmett decided to man up and tell Tiff that he and Keisha wanted to be together and that they were going to be in a relationship, and that he wanted to be open and honest, and he didn't want it to be on any messy stuff, and that's why he wanted to go ahead and tell her. Now, Tiff didn't take this very well at all. As a matter of fact, Tiff became extremely upset. She even went back to the day that she left and was like, so was that who you was dreaming about? Well, does it really matter who he was dreaming about? I mean, his wife has left him. His wife is sleeping with other guys and wants to be in an open relationship and is sneaking out and cheating on him. So does it really matter who he was dreaming about when you were actually screwing somebody else? And this is after they decided that they were no longer going to be in this open relationship. And mind you, for those who are going to say, well, Emmett cheated on her. Yeah, Emmett cheated on her, and he cheated on her prior to them being married. After they were married, he didn't cheat on her. And he actually did come clean, and he really didn't have to come clean. He could have just never said anything about it, and she would have never known. But I think at the end of the day, and I'm not trying to justify what he did, I'm just saying that at least he manned up to it and he owned up to what he did and tried to face the situation head on instead of continuing to live in a lie and live in guilt. But Tiffany decided that that wasn't something that she could live with, and that wasn't what she wanted to do, and that's completely okay. Like, that's fine that she didn't want to do that anymore. But at the end of the day, once you decide that you don't want to be in that relationship anymore, you walked out, you left, you didn't even want to try, then I don't think you get to say who this person can be with, no matter who it is. Now, let's just visit the Keisha situation for just 1 second, okay? And the friendship situation, rather. Keisha and Tiff are friends now, but they did not start out as friends. Now, I would say that maybe you have an argument if Keisha and Tiff were the ones who were friends and Keisha and Emmett had never been together in the past. Like, never been together, never nothing. Then I would say, oh, absolutely, I completely get it. And yeah, you know, Emmett and Keisha, y'all, that ain't right. Like, that's breaking a girl code. But this is in reverse. Keisha and Emmett have already been together, and they are actually really good friends. You know, there's an episode where he tells her, look, I'm always gonna love you. You're always gonna have a place in my heart. They actually have a really strong bond and connection, and they always lean on each other. So they are actually friends. Tiff and Keisha become friends later after they bond over a similar situation with the abortion thing. Keisha thinking about having an abortion and Tiff actually having had an abortion. And this is how their friendship kind of develops. So I can't really say that Keisha is wrong in any type of way or that she broke any type of girl code. But what I can say is that if Tiffany wanted to be with Emmett, she could have been with Emmett. He asked her over and over again. He begged her to come back to him. Even in this episode, she says to him, if you're calling to beg me to come back, I ain't got time for it today. It's almost like she's okay with Emmett continuously wanting to go after her. But when she found out that he had actually moved on, it's like she was angry about that. You know, she was already angry about, you know, him cheating. And then now it feels like she hasn't really dealt with the actual issue. Her issue is that he cheated and she's upset about it. So she decides to go and sleep with another guy. And then she decides, oh, I want to have an open relationship. Then she decides, no, I don't really want to have an open relationship. I'm going to cheat on you. So then she cheats on him, but then she turns around and just leaves him. And then he tries to get her back and tries to get her back. And she loves him chasing after her. She even tells Rob at some point, you know, you don't know how he is about me or something like that. I can't remember the exact words, but basically she was alluding to the fact that Emmett is really caught up in her and that you don't know what he'll do for me. You know what I'm saying? And I think the fact that she has lost that has, you know, like really scared her in a way, because now she knows that it's truly over. And she knows that it's over with somebody that I believe she knows that he has always cared about and loved, and that they have this really strong friendship in this relationship. So I think that it's more so anger over him choosing Keisha to be the person that he officially decides to move on and be in a healthy, happy relationship with. That's just my opinion about it. Okay, y'all, so that is what's up with our quick chit chat about Tiff from The Chi. Let me know what you think about the entire situation. Is Tiffany actually justified in being upset, or should she allow Keisha and Emmett to be happy and still remain friends with Keisha and just, you know, be happy like Rob said? So anyway, y'all, do not forget to go and check out the website at www.justcallmeej.com. There is a voicemail button right there on the side. You can click on that and you can leave me a voicemail message and let me know what you think. Your answer may appear on the podcast, guys. Until next time, peace.